Why do so many people fail financially, even when they work hard and smart? You see it everywhere, people earning good money, yet they're always broke, always stressed, and never seem to get ahead. What's going on? The answer isn't luck, education, or even skill. It's in the way they think. Watch this entire video, because by the end, you'll understand the hidden mental traps that sabotage financial success, and more importantly, how you can start to avoid them. Most people operate under a dangerous assumption that earning more money will solve all their problems. They think, if I just get that promotion, if I just start that business, if I just land that high-paying client, everything will be fine. But history and countless real-life stories show us that this is a complete myth. We've seen lottery winners go bankrupt, superstar athletes lose fortunes, and hearing professionals drown in debt. The problem isn't the amount of money coming in, it's the mindset managing it. Understanding why people fail financially is the first and most critical step toward building real, lasting wealth. It's not about judging others. It's about learning from widespread mistakes to forge a better path for yourself. So let's dive into the 5 core reasons rooted in psychology that hold people back. The first major reason is that fear dominates their decision-making. We're talking about a deep, paralyzing fear of loss. This isn't the healthy caution that stops you from making reckless bets. This is the kind of fear that makes you say no to everything. People are so terrified of losing a small amount of money that they avoid calculated risks that could generate huge opportunities. They see the stock market not as a wealth-building tool, but as a casino designed to take their money. They see starting a side business not as a path to freedom, but as a guaranteed failure that will lead to embarrassment and debt. This fear keeps them in their comfort zone, which ironically is one of the riskiest places to be financially. Why? Because the comfort zone doesn't grow. In a world where inflation is constantly eroding the value of your savings, staying put is actually moving backward. Fear makes people hoard cash in a low-interest savings account, thinking it's safe, while its purchasing power dwindles year after year. They refuse to invest in themselves by learning a new skill because it costs time and money, and what if it doesn't pay off immediately? This fear-based thinking ensures they never access the upside of anything. Wealth isn't built by avoiding all losses. It's built by managing risk and positioning yourself for significant gains. The truly successful understand that the biggest risk is not taking any risk at all. The second reason is a killer of wealth. Short-term thinking. We live in a world of instant gratification, and it has completely rewired our brains. We want overnight success, immediate results, and quick fixes. This mindset is a silent poison to your financial health. When you think in the short term, you prioritize today's pleasure over tomorrow's security. It's choosing the new iPhone over funding your retirement account. It's taking on car payments for a flashy vehicle you couldn't truly afford instead of investing that money. It's using a credit card for a vacation you haven't saved for. Telling yourself you'll figure it out later. This desire for immediate satisfaction destroys the single most powerful force in finance: compound interest. Compounding needs time, decades, even to work its magic. Short-term thinking robs your future self to pay your present self. People who fail financially are constantly living for the weekend, for the next purchase, for the immediate dopamine hit. They don't have a 5-year plan, let alone a 20-year vision. They see saving and investing as a sacrifice, a punishment, something that deprives them of fun right now. Successful people see it differently. They view saving and investing as buying their future freedom. They are willing to delay gratification because they understand that the rewards of long-term patience are exponentially greater than any short-term thrill. The third reason is incredibly common and dangerous: following the crowd. Human beings are social creatures. We are hardwired to want to fit in. In ancient times, being part of the herd meant survival. But in modern finance, following the herd is often the fastest path to mediocrity or disaster. The majority opinion rarely leads to financial freedom. Why? Because the majority is usually playing it safe, acting on emotion, and buying high while selling low. Think about it. When the news is screaming about a hot stock and your friends are all buying it, that's usually near the peak. The real money was made by those who bought in when no one was talking about it. Conversely, when the market crashes and everyone is panicking and selling, that's when the greatest opportunities are born. The herd is driven by fear and greed. They rush in when things are euphoric and stampede out when things look grim. Financially successful people are contrarians. They are disciplined enough to do their own research, develop their own convictions, and act independently of the crowd. They are quiet when everyone else is loud, and they are active when everyone else is paralyzed by fear. If you're doing what everyone else is doing, you can expect to get the same results as everyone else, and for most people, that means a life of financial struggle. Now for the fourth reason, and this one is deep. People fail because they completely ignore their mental habits. We spend so much time focused on the how-to of money, how to budget, how to invest, how to earn more. But we spend almost no time on the inner game, the thoughts, habits, and self-discipline that truly shape our financial reality. Your relationship with money is a reflection of your relationship with yourself. If you lack self-discipline in other areas of your life, you'll lack it with your finances. If you have a habit of procrastinating, you'll put off saving for retirement. If you have a negative self-image and believe you don't deserve wealth, you will subconsciously sabotage any financial success you achieve. This is the stuff nobody wants to talk about because it requires real self-reflection and hard work. It's easier to blame the economy, your boss, or the government than it is to admit that your own mindset is the problem. Your thoughts create your feelings drive your actions, and your actions produce your results. If you constantly think I'm bad with money, you will feel anxious about it. You will act irresponsibly with it, and you will end up with bad financial results. The foundation of wealth isn't a spreadsheet. It's your character. It's your ability to be disciplined, resilient, and optimistic. Finally, we come to the fifth and most insidious reason people fail. It's the one they can't see. It's the hidden mindset traps, the invisible scripts running in the background of their minds. These are the deep-seated beliefs about money, often inherited from childhood, that they've never stopped to question. Maybe you grew up hearing that money is the root of all evil, or that rich people are greedy. If that's your subconscious belief, why would you ever allow yourself to become wealthy? You'd be becoming the very thing you despise. Or maybe you were taught that you have to work incredibly hard, trading your time for money, and that's the only noble way to earn a living. This belief will block you from ever exploring passive income, investing, or business models that create leverage and scale. You'll be stuck on the hamster wheel believing it's the only way, while others are building systems that make money for them while they sleep. These mental blocks are like invisible walls. You keep running into them, but you don't know they're there. You just feel stuck. The first step to breaking free is to become an archaeologist of your own beliefs. Ask yourself, what did my parents teach me about money? What are my earliest memories of it? What do I truly, deep down, believe about wealth and my ability to achieve it? Unearthing these hidden assumptions is critical. So, what does this all mean? After exploring these 5 points: fear, short-term thinking, herd mentality, poor mental habits, and hidden blocks, a powerful truth emerges. Changing your mindset is not optional. It's not a nice-to-have or something to think about later. It is the only way to escape financial failure and build the life you want. You can have all the best strategies, tools, and information in the world, but if your underlying psychology is programmed for failure, you will fail. Your mind is the operating system, and your financial habits are the software. If the OS is corrupted, no program will run correctly. You must work on your mindset first, last, and always. Your mind is your real currency. It's your most valuable asset. Invest in it more than you invest in anything else. Read books on psychology and finance. Study the habits of successful people. Challenge your own assumptions daily. This is the real work. If you want to continue this journey of mastering your money psychology, subscribe to the channel right now. We regularly post videos that dive deep into the mindset, habits, and strategies of the truly wealthy. Click that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching.